Hey there, and welcome back to my channel, Weirdly OCD. First of all, I want to apologize for this glare back here. I've got the sun kind of shining in on the car at the moment. In today's video, we are going to once again reorganize our linen closet. This will be the third video I've done on this. The last solution that I tried to do, it just isn't working out, and I'll show you why here in a moment. But I'm in the car right now, and we're going to run down to Dollar Tree because I think I've finally come up with a solution for this linen closet thing. You know, at first it looks great when it's completely reorganized and done, but the collapsible cubes that I have in there right now, which are also from Dollar Tree, the collapsible cubes I have in there are doing just that. They're kind of collapsing, and it's kind of falling apart and not really staying organized. So I think I came up with a better solution for organizing the linen closet, and hopefully it will work. Plus, it just needs cleaned out. There's stuff in there that we absolutely don't use that just needs to be trashed. I could probably donate it, but a lot of it is medical type stuff, like ointments, things like that, that we just don't use anymore, or that we're bought in for one particular thing and now we have it, we don't need it anymore. And I don't know if anybody would take that, probably not. So there's just stuff in there that needs trash. But first, let's head to Dollar Tree and get the kind of trays or bins that I want to use in there, and then I'll come home, show you what we're dealing with and what my plan is going forward. Okay, so these are the containers I want to get, but they've only got it in green or red. I really wanted blue, but they don't have it. So I guess out of the two, we'll go with green. I am back home and going to show you the current status of our linen closet. So there's the collapsible cubes that I told you about that I had previously got from Dollar Tree. And they're doing just that. They're collapsing. I'm sure they're not intended to be sat on their side like this. They probably are supposed to be sitting upright. And that's probably why it's doing this. But this is kind of what this has turned into. And I need to clean it up. I've got the footstool down here on the bottom, which it's always been there. Towels, hand towels, and washcloths down here. Some more hand towels here because my mom gave us like a decent amount of hand towels in addition to what we already had. So now we've got a ton. I've got some Kleenex and light bulbs here, which that really shouldn't go together, but I'll reorganize that when I do this. We got some medical stuff here and a couple personal care things in here as well, so that needs to be separated. A ton of body wash because I bought it when it was on sale and I was a little nuts with that. Some first aid kind of power outage things here, some cleaning things and home repair up here, and then just some extra toilet paper that got shoved up there for whatever reason, I don't know. But that is the current status of the linen closet. I plan to get rid of these collapsible cubes because of, one, they're collapsing, and two, it's just getting to be a hodgepodge of a mess. So I will show you what I got to replace those. These. They're sturdy, they won't collapse. Oh, sorry, it's dark. There we go. They're sturdy, they won't collapse. And I measured, they will fit two side by side. So let's get going. Okay, so I've got the closet cleaned out. The only thing that's left in here is the footstool on the bottom because that's not moving. That's the most practical place for it. We don't have any other place in the house to put it, and it just kind of makes sense to be in the linen closet. So I'm going to show you what I pulled out of here and what we're going to do with what. So here's everything that I've pulled out of the closet. Now I'm going to go through these different body washes and this medical stuff, check expiration dates. For instance, this Champion Old Spice body wash and this Swagger Old Spice body wash I don't even use anymore. I had a ton more because I bought them on a really good sale. So I actually had like 9 of one kind and like 6 of another or something like that. Now I use this Dial Sub-Zero Fresh Reaction body wash. So I don't need these anymore. I may just try and find somebody who needs body wash and just give it to them, because it's literally, I've had these for like 4 years. So and then this obviously really needs thrown away. Look at the, if it'll focus, look at the date on that. If there's any of these left in there, I'm sure they're completely dried up, so that's going to go in the trash. These don't get used anymore, so they're going to go in the trash. Plus they are expired. Well, you can't see it, but it's August of 2018. So those are going to go away to free up some space. And then I've got our hand towels and stuff. That stuff we're going to keep. Obviously toilet paper, paper towels are going to go back in there. I've got these towels down here. Don't worry, the clean towels are not sitting on the floor. They're sitting on some of these collapsible cubes. The collapsible cubes, I'm going to see if somebody wants them, because I got them from Dollar Tree. They were $1 each, and I've got like 5, so I'm only out $5. So, and then this one just has some random stuff in it. A light bulb, some house cleaning stuff, some Swiffer refills, a mop refill, and a hammer. The hammer really needs to go out into the garage where the other tools are. And then this might be just like backup cleaning supplies. My plan is to do hopefully 1 shelf of towels, hand towels, and washcloths. I'm not going to put them in containers. They're just going to sit on the shelf. I think I am going to put some shelf liner down though, just so it's a little nicer. On another shelf, I'm going to make just strictly paper towels. Another shelf, strictly toilet paper. So we have a decent amount of both right here in the closet because the bathroom is right over here. And then the top shelf, I'll make like the body wash, bathroom necessities, and like the first aid type stuff. That kind of goes together a little bit, I think. So we'll make that 1 shelf, and hopefully it'll be good to go. I won't have to do this again because, like I said, this is the 3rd time I've redone this closet. Hopefully 3rd time's the charm. So I just spent about 10 minutes taking all of this lovely fake wood looking shelf liner adhesive off the shelf here. There's a part back here that I didn't get, and there's this part under here that I didn't get, but I might come back at a later date and try to get it off. But right now I just wanted to get this shelf paper lined. So this is kind of like a thicker material, kind of like that plastic. Just roll it out, and if it's only you laying shelf paper, what you could do if you want to make sure you have a perfect fit is roll it out like I've done here, and then when you get to where you want to cut it, fold it down like that and put a nice crease in it, and then take it out. And where that crease is, you can barely see it on video, but it's right there. You'll cut there and you'll have a perfect fit for your shelf. Now, another thing I would recommend is if you're doing shelf line paper or any kind of shelf liner, and you're doing it on the same width size shelves, so all your shelves are the same width, after you measure the first one, use this as a template to cut the rest of them, so you don't have to keep measuring like I did with folding it over and then trying to cut it while the crease is still there. Just use the first one as your guide to cut the rest. So right now the only shelf I've put together so far is the one with the bath towels, the washcloths, and the hand towels. I'm not going to put them in those little baskets just because I don't think they would honestly all fit, even if I use two. Plus these towels are a little bit wider than those baskets anyway, and it just wouldn't be purposeful. So I'm just going to leave these on the shelf, but the shelf is lined, so they're not sitting directly on the shelf. I wasn't able to get all the shelf paper off. You can see this down here. This actually runs all the way under here, about halfway underneath the shelf, the length back, and they taped it on there pretty good, so it's going to take a little while to get that off. But I got that one lined, and I've got this second one up here lined. So I'm going to put a couple baskets up here and do toilet paper. Gotta go get some more. Alright, so on this shelf here, as you can see, I've got toilet paper and 3 rolls of paper towels. That way we have some backup here. We have a lot more down the basement in our storage area, but this is just so we don't have to keep running up and down stairs after each roll of paper towel or after every 2 or 3 rolls of toilet paper. The leftover I have here is going to go in the bathroom on the back of the toilet tank. These two up here, I think one I'm going to use for Kleenex and bathroom supplies, and the other one maybe like first aid and cleaning or something along those lines. I still have these 2 and 2 more in the other room to use up, so we'll see what I do with them. Here is now the third shelf that I've put together. So I've got some backup Kleenex here. I've got one back here just because I grabbed one too many, and some extra toilet paper that didn't fit in the basket on the back of the toilet tank, so it's just here and a little bit here. And in this one I kind of combined 2 areas. I've got personal hygiene here with some body wash, some face scrub, and Q-tips, and then I've got extra light bulbs here, and in the back I've got a couple of candles. We also have a flashlight that I need to put back there. Those are kind of just things that we have. If electricity goes out, we can grab them really quickly. And I've got this last shelf here to put together. I think it's just going to be overflow of cleaning supplies. I don't really even think I'm going to use both green baskets, but I'll put both of them up there just so if I need the space, I've got it up there ready to go. Well, the last shelf is done. I honestly didn't do too much. In this basket here, I just have an extra mop pad and some extra Swiffer wet jet pads there, a couple extra Swiffer duster handles, and in this one here, I literally just have a hand vacuum to keep it out of sight. Now, it used to be on the kitchen counter, but just take up some, or so it doesn't take up counter space, so that's up there. So as of right now, this is what the linen closet looks like. I think this is going to work a lot better than those Dollar Tree cubes that I was telling you about. These have no chance of collapsing over or anything because they don't fold down. They're pretty thick plastic, they're solid, so I don't think they're going to go anywhere. Plus, once I get the shelf liner on all these shelves, they're going to definitely be a lot more secure because they're not moving really at all on that shelf liner. And that shelf liner I also got from Dollar Tree. However, if you decide to get it from there, I was only able to get 2 shelves worth of shelf liner out of 1 roll. So if you have a closet with like 4 to 6 shelves, I would definitely get about 2 or 3 rolls. But this looks so much better. And this is what's left over. That hammer needs to go out to the garage. That other cube and all these cubes I'm going to see if somebody wants. All this needs thrown away. The cream there will probably get thrown away because it's expired, as well as those wipes I showed you a little earlier. The body wash, I'll see if somebody wants. That needs to go in the bathroom. That's just all trash. The paper towels need to go in the kitchen because that roll's almost empty. And that washcloth there just needs tossed because it got a little bleach on it. But other than that, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this transformation of our linen closet for the third and hopefully final time. Like I finally found a solution that will work for us. I know the collapsing cubes falling over and stuff were bothering Tony as much as it was me, if not me, probably a little bit more. But I think this is going to be a good solution. These, like I said, don't have a chance of falling over or anything like that, and you can still get into them. They're not, the sides aren't nearly as high as the cubes were either. That's why I kind of put the cubes on their side in the first place, so they'd be easier to get stuff in and out, but then they just started collapsing, as you've seen, and that's why I went to this. But with that, that is today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next Sunday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.